Start out with that same last question I asked Renard. What was the most interesting thing you saw on the field afterward from a fan or someone rushing the field? Anything crazy that kind of stood out to you?
I can't remember the signs, but a lot of the signs that had like Gardner on it and stuff, it was pretty weird and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun moments after the game. You know, took pictures with a lot of people, celebrated with everybody. It was a fun win.
You guys had a few of those games last year where obviously really exciting atmospheres, big wins. What's the key to coming down from that high and then kind of refocusing and being able to win the game 7 days later?
Just forgetting about it, basically. I mean, yeah, it was a good game, but you know we got to redial, refocus. You know, Stanford's a tough opponent. You know, they're a ranked team. You know, they have Bryce Love. You know, their whole offense is just ready to go. So I think we got to be ready to go too.
Jahad, are you guys kind of using experience last year? Obviously, around this time, you guys were 6-0, and then you guys dropped one against Cal. Are you guys using that experience to kind of, you know, maybe stay not too high, not too low?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, last year we were up big. You know, I think we were like number 8 in the nation or something like that, and you know, it just all came downhill after that Cal game. You know, I think this is an important week for us, but at the same time, I think that we're all focused in a way that we know what we have to do to get the victory this week.
How does the Stanford offense look a little different this year?
Not really. I mean, they do the same stuff. They're super physical, super big. You know, they have Bryce Love back. They have, you know, the big receivers. I think they're the biggest offense in the Pac-12, to be honest. And, you know, I feel like they run the same plays. They do the same stuff. It's a matter of us, you know, executing our defense.
Bryce's output obviously isn't nearly as good as it was at this point last year. What's different about him? And I know he's dealt with some injuries. Do you think it's mostly that, or is he a different player at all?
I'm not really sure about that, but I know he's a good player, and I expect him to, you know, be 100%.
Oh, no.
Justin Herbert never got comfortable in that game on Saturday. He had a lot of success slanting and shifting. Was that about as complete of a performance as you've seen from the defense this season?
Maybe. I think so, yeah. I mean, we had a great week of practice last week. You know, we prepared well for them. So I think, yeah, we saw the results.
And Oregon loves to run the ball, and you stopped them for the entire game. Does that give you an added confidence boost heading into Stanford this weekend?
Definitely, but at the same time, it's a new week, and it's a new opponent. They run different schemes, they run different plays, so we have to prepare accordingly.
The receiver, Arcega Whiteside, I know you probably don't spend much time on him or watching him on film, but what stands out about him? He seems like a pretty big goal line threat. I think second leading receiver in the Pac-12 right now.
Yeah, he's super tall. You know, he's 6'4", maybe 6'5". He's super big. He's physical. He's fast. He makes big time plays. We got to be ready for that.
Jahad, your group is top the Pac-12 in sacks right now. What has kind of given you guys that, you know, edge to be able to get to the quarterback as well as you guys have?
Just our confidence that we have in practice. You know, we practice a lot of, you know, blitzes that we want to do in the game. You know, sometimes we don't do all the blitzes that we want to do, but we have everything that you know leads to that success.
Are those blitzes kind of unique to what Tracy Claeys has brought to this group, or was it similar to what you guys have been doing in years past?
It's kind of similar, yeah. It's kind of similar. You know, Tracy Claeys, he brought his thing to it. You know, we kept some things from last year, and he brought some things, and I think it was good. It was a good mixture.
Peyton's had double-digit tackles, I think, 3 of the last 4 games, and he's really come on. How fun has it been to play next to him? I guess especially the last 4 games.
Yeah, Peyton, he's been amazing, man. He's someone that you know I continue to look up to, and I feel blessed to play with him.